Hello there, this is going to be a general love reading for all signs. This extended will be found on my website in the special love / oracle readings, because in the extended we're going to be using the dirty decks. And I did say decks as in plural. So yeah, it's the energy that's been coming through, really strong, heavy, sexual, sensual, sexy energy. And I cannot use those cards here on YouTube because they will flag the video and mark it as 18 and over, and it screws everything all up. So, as with the rest of the extendeds with special love readings for the collectives, you know, those are on my Patreon, but every once in a while, when I need to use the dirty deck, I'm going to go and do it that way, because I stopped altogether using the dirty decks and everybody loves them. So, let's begin. This is going to be for all signs. If it resonates for you, you will know, because you're going to feel it from head to toe, honey. From head to toe. You have a runner. Someone is running from this. Actually, they have been. Not they will. They have been running from this energy. Wow, it's just everything. The love offer was there earlier, shuffled. It's there again. A love offer. You have a love confession. You see how it's all just screaming this energy of something that's there, but someone has been running from this. Now, this could be you or them. Just because it's a picture of a woman on this in this card doesn't mean it's the feminine. This could have been the masculine that was running, and something tells me it damn well was the masculine most recently, or the majority of the time. They're now a divine masculine, which means they're cracking open. They're becoming enlightened. Not every masculine is a divine masculine. Not every feminine is a divine feminine. Divine means light. It means that they have gone through this process of major transformation, cracking open, metamorphosis, and they are sort of like, you know, ascending higher. So they see things from a higher perspective. And because now they're seeing things from a very different eye, there's this underlying, spellbound. We had that in my live earlier on Instagram. And that energy earlier on Instagram was all about, it was enchanted to meet you. Please don't be in love with someone else. Please don't have somebody waiting on you. It's very Taylor Swift. Enchanted to meet you. Or meet you again. There's a pivotal moment in this connection where there is this seeing someone very differently. And it can be just like the energy. Have you guys saw or read the books? The Summer I Turned Pretty. This is what it reminds me of. And I talked about that a few weeks ago, maybe a month or so ago. That energy came through then as well. Someone sees someone very differently. You have a glow to you, and it's enchanting. And even if it's the very first time these two souls meet in this lifetime, or it's not, like Belly knew Conrad and Jeremiah for her whole freaking life, basically, and all of a sudden one summer, bing, they just look at her differently. She just had this thing that they were like, oh, and it's just the best way I can describe it. It's like all of a sudden, it's undeniable, and the craving won't go away. Where before, if it's that kind of a situation where you know them forever, they were able to push it away, or it wasn't as strong, or not there at all. And it's like now there's a feeling of not only is this attraction physically, but it's to the point where it's like there's this feeling of wanting to have a relationship. It's coughing it up, a love confession, but it also is this feeling of a love offer of I would like to date you. I want to talk to you. I want to get to know you. I want to have intimate conversations. It's more than just this fantasy. You see what I'm saying? I think that the fantasy that was here between the two of you, or more so on their side too, it's like they could live with that, and it was enough sustenance for them to live on this fantasy or this idea of the two of you. And it's grown, this sort of entity has grown into this beast where they can no longer just feast on the fantasy. The reality must come true. And this is not a one-sided stalker energy where one person goes, oh fuck no, ew, absolutely not. This is mutual. Like if you watched The Summer I Turned Pretty. Actually, she's always been in love with Conrad. Conrad was her dream guy, and she just chalked it up to he was never interested. It could never happen, right? They were like cousins. They grew up together. Their moms were best friends. It's just sort of like this weird thing. And also because, you know, they're young. And so they grew up and grew older and matured, and he started to look at her differently. And that's what I'm talking about, where she had this fantasy of, oh, he's my dream guy, and it never worked out. And she was like, okay, fine, whatever, I was fine. But then he started to see her as his dream girl, and then everything fucking changed, honey. Baby, let the games begin. Let the games begin. Full bloom is what I just fucking said. It's like I'm psychic or something. She bloomed. That's exactly what happened to Belly in that show and the movies. In the show and the books. She bloomed. Spellbound will not go away. I was enchanted to meet you. There's this pivotal moment where you, in your full glory or power of you becoming the best version of yourself, maybe it's because of healing. You know, there's a saying that says healing looks damn good on you, bitch. And whether it's because you're healing, whether it's because you've emotionally matured, whether it's because you just both grew up and kind of, you know, became more emotionally stable or what have you. It's like you're in your full bloom stage of life. And you are just, I'm telling you, the fantasy, it just no longer can be, it's not enough. They want reality. It's like a spell was cast. All of a sudden, even if they've known you forever. An instant connection where they just didn't see that before, or they didn't feel it before, or it just wasn't there for both of you because you never met yet, whatever this is. This is that connection of, oh fuck, I think it's them. And it's going to be shocking for some of you if it's a story just like that, where you've known each other forever. Make a date. This may have happened sometime during the summer, because you can see in the cards, you have May, you have June, it shows August. Also, you can see there's a bit of February up there that's showing. So any of those months could be relevant somehow, some way. They may have seen you differently this summer. I fucking channeled that a few weeks ago, a month ago, 2 months ago. The Summer I Turned Pretty. We were all watching it. Everybody's watching it on Amazon Prime. With the people reading the books, right? And it came up in the energy when I channeled, saying like, yo, this is a shift. Somebody sees somebody very differently. It's like the Summer You Turned Pretty. And it's something that happened this summer. They see you differently. Something, or it connects. It finally hits home for them this summer. Something fucking happened this summer. Independence. I mean, this bitch says, I'm in my fully bloomed state. I'm independent. I'm going to go and do my thing. This person is single, ready to mingle, but then finding there's nobody that she really likes, and that she's just kind of like a butterfly floating around. Look at that. Confession flipped over. Bitch, are you fucking serious? Yeah. A love offer, a love confession, and now confession. How many times do the cards have to keep coming up? See, storm brewing. The storm that's brewing is a sexual tension and desire. And this feeling of wanting to get to know you better and wanting to spend time with you, wanting to have conversations with you. Travel, something about travel. Maybe they saw you while traveling. Maybe you traveled and it stirred something in them and they got jealous, and that's what sparked this thing. Did you meet them while traveling? You have devotion. All of a sudden, when this thing clicks, they're not going to be able to shake it. It will be only you that their eyes see. It will be only you that their heart will love. Romance. All of a sudden, they want to be romantic Let's say they're not a romantic person by nature. They're going to romance the fuck out of you. It's romancing the stone, if you will. In late night communication, they think about you a hell of a lot at night because that's when the fantasy starts kicking in. If they're in a relationship or they've been dating other people, when they're intimate with them or when they're laying in bed with them and they look, they can just feel it. It's not them because it's not you. Mouth watering. Yeah, I bet it is. I bet it fucking is. I told you the craving here cannot be... They can't cure this craving with others. They want to put it in your mouth. Do you see what I'm saying? We'll be as PG as we can here because in the extended, we're going to get into it. It's like the fantasy is, it's over. They can't be, it's not enough. The dream of it, the idea of it, this in the back of their head, oh yeah, it's just, no, this needs to happen. And they're going to start to set the wheels in motion here. And it does start with communication. One simple word of communication between the two of you, whether this is, you're talking on Instagram, it's an email, it's a fucking text, it's a call, it's a seeing in person, I don't give a shit. Once there is this connection made of communication, it's over. Meaning, separation is over. It's deep in the gut. Primal, it's carnal desire. 10 of coins. Somebody could be in something. They were in a long-term relationship or you were, but that's the thing about it. It's how you really know, right? Is the person that I'm with really my person? Because if they're the one for me, why is it that I wasn't looking for something else, but here it is, and it's everything I've ever wanted. This is my dream person, my dream guy, my dream girl. Now, the 10 of Pentacles also symbolizes financial abundance. So this financial abundance here is huge. We have Ace of Wands. This Ace of Wands energy is that reaching out, right? It's this spark. It's this energy of sort of like that moment when everything changes. And I do feel they reach out. So they reach out because they initiate contact when you first meet. They reach out even though you've known each other forever. There's some sort of action that they take. And it really is a start to this very delicious, very primal, very ancient, romantic love. The 7 of Cups, I told you, it's the fucking dream. It's the fantasy. They cannot keep going on this idea, this vision, this fantasy, this dream of you. It's like if they dream of you at night when they're sleeping and they wake up, they feel it all fucking day. It's like it doesn't go away. This yearning, this craving, this pining. You hear the siren? Archangel Michael vibes they have. So they have this energy of like a protector energy, right? Whether they are, that's their job and their profession is sort of protection or frontline or whatever, right? Or they are father figure or they're the boss. There's this kind of an energy of in charge kind of boss, protector, healer, bodyguard kind of vibe. But I told you, it's exactly what the fuck I said. And this is also dreaming of you sexually. Because the Ace of Wands can be sexual energy. It's an erection, it's sexual connection, it's that chemistry, that spark. They fucking fantasize about you, they dream about you, they do all those things and think about you. When I think about you, I touch myself. Oh, that's them. I'm telling you. Cards never fucking lie, and it's like it's like a fucking psychic or something too. Hello, 6 of Cups. Yeah, it's deep. This is an ancient, old connection. These two fuckers are very old friends. Oh, that soul was looking for this other soul for lifetimes. It's like Romeo finds Juliet again. And if Romeo finds Juliet again and recognizes that this is Juliet reincarnated in another body, once that connection is made, holy fuck. I don't give a fuck if Romeo's married. I don't give a fuck if he's, whatever he's doing. Oh my God, where have you been? I tried to find you. Oh my God, it never ended. I love you so much, even more. So it's once that connection is made, it just doesn't fucking matter. These people aren't looking to fool around. These people aren't looking to go and waste someone's time or whatever. This is shit you find when you're not looking. Six of Cups, you see that heart right there with the cross? There's this energy of something quite religious or biblical about this energy, this connection, very old. It's ancient, like you're talking biblical, before Christ kind of time too. I mean, you're talking BC. Nine of Cups, you are their dream girl, their wish, everything they've ever fucking wanted. That's you. And they're realizing that's you. Four of Cups. See, the Four of Cups energy, you see there's tears there and sadness. I feel like they have a moment in time where they wish they would have done something differently. You ever meet somebody and you say to yourself, I wish I could have met you sooner. I wish I could have loved you when I was young. Why? How come we had to meet at this age? Why? There's that feeling of almost sadness and regret that you guys couldn't love each other sooner or be together sooner, but everything in divine timing. She had to fully bloom. They had to go on their journey. They had to fulfill these karmic, relationships and contracts. You guys had to go and have kids if you guys have kids, right? Whatever this is, there was a purpose for this. I don't think you guys would have recognized each other had the vibrations not shifted through life experience. That's why they sort of awaken to it later. Because I think that they awaken. They something awakens them. They could have awakened this summer. Like something shakes them open, smacks their face, says, wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. Knight of Coins and the Five of Wands. This is about that fighting it off, right? They're fighting off this urge to reach out, fighting off a simple message, liking your picture. Just even those little things to them feel taboo. Maybe it's because they are married, they're in another relationship, or because they just feel that it's not the way you guys roll. They're not like that. They're regarded. Or if you guys are strangers and you're at a coffee shop, they feel like it's inappropriate to just come and walk up to you. There's this feeling of fighting themselves, this urge to reach out or to offer. And again, the difference in that's going to be very different on this broad spectrum for all of you, because this is a general reading. But rest assured, Five of Wands is that kind of an energy of like fighting, it's competition as well too. So they're worried. I don't think let me word it like this. I don't think they've ever been jealous thinking about you with someone else before. And now something shifts this summer and they're fucking jealous of thinking of you with someone else, period. Now let's get into this extended. As I said, this extended, because I'm using the dirty decks, can only be rented on my website. Click that word more below, brings up all my links. First one is to my website, saltwaterhillstarot.com. It's going to be in the extended section under the special love / oracle readings. Below that's my Patreon link. Nothing's changing about Patreon. I still upload all of the other general collective extendeds there. You have all that access there. But again, I cannot upload any more dirty deck readings there because I have to upload it to YouTube and then connect it to Patreon. Patreon doesn't allow us to upload directly to Patreon, which really fucking sucks. So to get around this of not being flagged and everybody getting all fucked up, not being able to watch it, straight to my website is the way we have to do it. All right, guys, so if you're interested, go there. The first one I did a few days ago was so popular, I couldn't believe it. People were like, what the fuck? Do this every day. And I can't, because I have to feel the energy out, right? I can't force readings. But here we go again. So I want to thank you so much for your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions here on YouTube. And I will see you guys in the extended, okay? Also, I want to remind you that for the next few days, I'm still opening up the list for the mini personal readings. You could send a donation or energy exchange of $50 or more USD, and you email me and let me know if you want me to record it off camera, email it to you, or if you want me to do it on the next live that I do. They run about 8 to 10 minutes. They're mini readings. So if you want it to be off camera, you got to email me. And if you want it to be on camera, the next live, you still got to fucking email me, okay? You can't just, because people send me donations all the time. I'm a YouTuber. It's just what happens. So I don't know if you're just sending a donation because you just are being kind and nice, or if you want me to do the mini reading. And I will only continue to do those until I get really booked up with them. I'm still doing the $50 email readings that people paid for. Those are still coming. I'm still packing up orders every day. Everything is slowly, you know, kind of happening and falling into place in divine timing, guys, okay? So I'll see you in the extended. Love you, bye.